What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kieran. Today I'm going to do a tarot reading. That was an awful intro, guys. If I could restart it, I would. That was absolutely awful. Anyway, let's try that again. My name is Kieran, guys. Today I'm going to be doing a twin flame tarot reading, and this is going to be the masculine and the feminine. It's going to be a general reading for both parties involved, and hopefully we can get you guys some messages from the masculine for the feminines, and vice versa, with some of these little fake kind of tarot card things that I made, so that one day when I have the money, I can make these into a real tarot deck. But for now, they're scraps of paper with little shitty drawings on them that hopefully probably make you laugh, because they are really, really bad. All right. So without further ado, let me get kind of into this. And just as a heads up, guys, I started on something that every 18-year-old girl starts, and that's an Instagram. And it's just stuff like tarot cards of the day and little messages and updates and promotional deals and all that kind of stuff. So if you have an Instagram and that's, I guess, what you like, and you're an 18-year-old girl, then by all means, check it out. If you're interested, you definitely don't have to, but you might want to know that it exists in the first place, okay? Just because I will be offering deals, and it's more like tarot kind of stuff every day to help you out with that stuff. So it's everything, twin flame, not twin flame, spiritual messages, pick-me-ups, tarot cards of the day, promotional deals, those kinds of things. So if that interests you, just letting you know that it exists, okay? All right, so let's get started, and we'll start with the masculine energy, okay? We'll start with what's going on with excuse me. We'll start what's going on with the masculine energy and see where they're at. Just need to get some water. Okay. I had KFC last night, and I don't know if you've ever eaten KFC before, but don't do it. Don't hurt yourself like that, because it was probably the worst decision I've made in the past 5 years, and 4 years ago I was doing cocaine, so it was really bad. All right, guys, let's move on from all that. So, dear spirit guides, dear angels, spirit, beings of love and light, please connect me with the collective energy. And we'll take a look at what's going on with the masculine energy right now. Pull a couple cards to see what's going on with the masculines, okay? So, first and foremost, we have this Four of Pentacles card. So the masculines, I hope you can see this. There's a little bit of a glare because of the sunlight, but I hope you can. So the Four of Pentacles talks about an energy of holding on, okay, holding on to things. So this could be negative energies, could be negative thoughts. The Four of Pentacles is kind of a card that really suggests energetically you're holding on to something that is better left being freed up, okay? So holding on to things that could be food, right? I just talked about eating KFC. It could be habits like that. It could be people, energy, and of course there's this money element to it as well. But since this is an energy, this is more about the masculines holding on to things tightly to close towards their chest, as if they don't really want to let go, okay? So the masculines are going through a bit of problems with letting go of control, letting themselves be free. I can definitely attest to that energetically right now, currently. What else is going on with the masculine energy now and in the near future? Okay, so yeah, we have the Nine of Swords. So this is worried, right? Late nights, things like that. Not really sure what's going to be happening. This is an energy of overthinking and being stuck inside their head. Okay, so many masculines right now having a hard time letting go. Having to really scrape by energetically or maybe financially, and worrying constantly about what's going to happen in the future. Okay, so this is September. You have this nine card here, so they really are worried about how things are going to go this month, I think, specifically. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands, so this is a lot of responsibilities for the masculines at this time. This is them having a lot to do on their plate. Having a lot of things to get rid of, to do, to accomplish, and it's weighing them down. But this is also a good card because it's a 9 and then a 10, and this talks about putting a lot of burdens down. So they are completing something here with this 10 of Wands. They are taking everything that they've been working on, and they're taking their responsibilities and their burdens, and they are putting them down somewhere, okay? So they are getting into this energy of basically taking these negative thoughts, taking this energy of holding on too tightly to things, and they're taking it and elsewhere, because it is a burden and a responsibility to have those things. They don't seem like material things, but holding on to things that don't serve you, whether or not that is eating habits or, people, drugs or people or a job or a situation, bad friends, whatever that may be, those are all things that if you let go of, they actually remove burdens. So the masculines are taking care of that with that 10 of Wands there. And then let's see, and then we have this 10 of Cups, okay? Which is really nice. So this is a happy home. This is kind of that contentment and that wish, that this energy of having a happy home and finally being accomplished here. So 10 of Wands, some of your masculines could be moving towards a home. So they're probably, a lot of them are directly stressed. It would seem definitely directly stressed on where they're going to live. Some of them are going to be directly stressed on who they're going to end up with, right? Whether it's you, the divine feminine, or somebody else. They're worried about their romantic and their security in the future. So as they're worried about this with the 9 of Swords, and the masculines are definitely in this 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords energy right now, they're going to be getting into the 10 of Wands probably, this coming week. And then really by the end of September, they're in this 10 of Cups energy. So very much, in this place of happiness and security. So these 3 cards really are this sort of, this turbulent kind of phase where they have to overthink, have a lot to do, holding on too tightly. But they do end up with this 10 of Cups energetically at the end of the month. So it does seem like whatever they're going through, there is going to be some happy news, some happy success at the end of this month. Okay, so that's good news. Let's take a look at the feminines. We'll see where you guys are at energetically. So what's going on with the divine feminine spirit? Where's their energy at? Okay, so we have the 2 of Cups. So you guys are focused on friendships, partnerships, love, more than more than I can probably surmise or guess. But I would think that a lot of you guys are very capable with your emotions right now, right? And what I mean by that, feminines, is that I think a lot of you guys have gone through quite a bit emotionally in your life, a lot of setbacks. This 2 of Cups talks about balance. So if you're in this energy, I think a lot of you guys are forming friendships, forming partnerships, but mostly you are in this pretty good heart space going on here. I know this isn't your heart space, it's your energy, but the 2 of Cups does talk about some kind of balance. So I think you guys are finding a little bit more balance in your life, especially when it comes to romance and friendships and partnerships, okay? We have this Justice card, so this talks about balance again. So this is truth coming in here. The scales are being balanced. So especially feminines, if you guys are worried about any legal matters or anything like that, that is going to be taken care of when the Justice card comes out. But this is anything that's imbalanced in your life is coming in for balance, okay? So this could be career, this could be money, this could be family, this could be love, but something is coming in here to balance you out. It's going to be different for all of you, but there is a sense of justice and a sense of getting what it is that you want, okay? It's karma. It comes back to you like everything you ever did, okay? Everything you ever said, did, thought, it's coming back to you in a very powerful way with this major arcana. So for many of you feminines, there is a cycle or a part of your life that is about to even out, okay? There is about to be some sort of justice from the universe here, a breakthrough, okay? We have this Hierophant. So your spirit guides are with you. There is an element of asking for higher help, divine assistance, okay? Don't be afraid to ask for help in your regular life as well, from people that aren't like that, just, good friends and stuff like that. But this is a traditional card, and it's about wisdom, okay? The Hierophant is about wisdom. So you feminines are on a more, it seems like the masculines are going through a bit of 3D energy, and the feminines here are going through some 5D energy, okay? So there is some download, some wisdom, something coming into you guys, another kind of awakening where the masculines here seem to be, they might have gone through X, Y, and Z, and now they're having to deal with some, these are all minor arcana, so they're having to deal with some day-to-day energy, okay? So they're not really seeing beyond that. But you guys, for the feminines, you do have some helpful energy, some wisdom coming in here from spirit, from your own higher self, from whatever you really want to call it. And there is a sense of balance and justice coming in here. So a lot of you guys also, with that 2 of Cups, getting some good friendships and some good partnerships, and certainly you guys might have love on your mind, okay? And yeah, we do have the Fool card for you feminines. So this is an energy of a clean slate, a new beginning, possibilities, new adventures. So maybe it's coupled with a job, maybe it's coupled with a wisdom, a new perception. Maybe this justice, whatever this is, brings in some kind of balance for you and you feel more energetic, so you're ready to take on a new fresh start. Maybe you've just moved, maybe you're planning on moving, maybe there is a relationship at hand, maybe it's with your twin, maybe it's a partnership, a good friend, traveling, whatever it may be. There's a new energy for you feminines that was going to allow you to take off. Okay, there is some helpful universal energies going on here, and that's really gonna allow you guys to do what it is that you planned on doing that maybe in the last couple of months you haven't been able to. So that's very good. Maybe not, the masculines, they still end up working themselves out by the end of it, but you guys are doing a little bit, you guys have more energy available to you. That doesn't mean that you might not suffer, but you do have lots of helpful energy to you, so make sure to tap into that if at all possible. Okay, so get those cards out of the way, and we'll go into the head and heart space for both you guys, okay? So dear Spirit, what is going on with the head space for the masculine? So how are they thinking about their feminines at this time and about this connection? So we have the Sun card, first card that came out. This is that youthfulness, guys. So they do feel a deep connection to you mentally. They are aware of the fact that you make them feel energetic and young and childlike. This is directly about feeling like a child and feeling free. Okay, so there is freedom that comes from knowing you. Okay, there is a freedom. When they think about you, it's only positive thoughts. There is no negative thoughts around you. Okay, I can't speak for those of you who have abusive people in your life who you think are your twin, but for those of you who are in a true twin flame relationship, they do think only positive thoughts about you. We have this Five of Pentacles, so this is a separation. Many of you are probably separated, and this is, it really does just come down to being kind of left out in the cold here. So this is the thoughts of, they might not have enough, of course, financially, easily. The Five of Pentacles has to do with finances, so they might not feel that they have enough. They might even feel that about you, but I don't really get that feeling. It's more about they don't feel that they have enough. There's a sense of lack. They do think only very positive thoughts about you. And there also may be some separation here with this Five of Pentacles, so they are thinking about that separation and just thinking about that kind of stuff. We do have the World card here, so this is a completion of a cycle. They do think that you are the, let's say, the end, the final relationship, the world. It's the thing that you've wanted. It comes full circle. It's complete. It's a dynamic, and it is like a chapter. Okay, so with the Sun and the World card, there is the separation. And they do dwell a lot on the fact that, well, they feel very happy and positive towards you. They think about you in a great positive way. And they realize that this is something that is destined, something that is a part of you guys. It's a chapter that you both have to complete together. There is this resolution, this end of, this full committed relationship. And yet in the middle, it's the Five of Pentacles. So it's like they can't get over the fact that there's this separation, and then a lot of them might have nothing to do with it, might be completely out of their control, and so they're wondering, how come I can feel so positively about somebody and it seems to be part of destiny, but yet it won't click up, it won't link up. Five of Pentacles before the World card is saying like this chapter just isn't happening, okay? And a lot of them are wondering about that, okay? So let's get the feminine headspace. So what's going on with the feminines? How are they viewing their masculines at this time? Okay, we have the Empress. Okay, so this might be you guys feeling that they're taking a little bit of care. Now, if you're not in communication with your masculine, you don't know that they're taking care of themselves, something like that. This could be them focusing on their feminine energy a little bit more, becoming a little bit letting go, not so much about going A to B, kind of taking the scenic route, becoming a little bit more free with themselves, okay? So you could be thinking of them, also you could be thinking of them as a pretty good nurturer, somebody who does take care of you or who takes care of others. Maybe it would be a good parental figure. Maybe you're just thinking about yourself as the divine feminine compared to them, so you're very much focused on this twin flame relationship. And you're finding your own divine feminine power, so when it comes to thinking about them, you could of course be wondering about the masculine and how much they're pairing up to you, okay? So, but there is this objective part to this Empress card. So you might feel that your masculine is objective, as an objective person, or focusing on their objectives right now, trying to create something, trying to birth something, okay? So there is this creative energy. So you might be watching your masculines from afar, hoping that they can create what it is they're trying to create. Yeah, we have this King of Wands, and absolutely. So you are hoping, and you do see your masculine as a worldly figure, somebody who's well-traveled, well-versed, somebody who is mostly charismatic and open, not closed-minded, arrogant like that. Somebody who is who's able to talk to people, has good communication skills, a creative person, an entrepreneur, somebody who has a business, somebody like that. So even if that isn't the case in the 3D realm, you do see your masculine as somebody who takes charge, somebody who's full of energy, and somebody who could, in their full potential, even if you don't see their own weaknesses like they might, you do see them in this way, somebody who goes after what they want and kind of never gives up. They have that strength of a lion, okay? And they could be a fire sign, of course, as well. So let's get another card for that. And we do have the Moon card. So while you guys do view them as trying to birth something, going after what they want, this desirable person, worldly person, very well-traveled communicator, the Moon card talks about not seeing everything clearly, kind of being stuck in a little bit of illusions, having to really trust your intuition. So having the Moon card in your mental space does talk about the fact that you are definitely unsure about what's going on in your masculine's life. You're definitely unsure about the future connection, just not having the answers right now. So your intuition can only tell you one thing, and that's really all that, the only thing your intuition knows, what you really do know deep down, if you let yourself, is that everything will be okay, and that you will get what you want. You just don't know how, okay? And that's the problem. That's why the masculines have the Nine of Swords, okay? That's why I worry so much, because I don't know how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, and everybody worries about that, of course. So the Moon card is talking about needing to trust your intuition about your masculine, whether or not whatever's going on, do trust your intuition in whatever kind of circumstance, but also you're worried and you're wondering about them, and you don't know what's going to happen to them or the relationship itself, okay? So that's kind of what's going on with both your guys' headspace, all right? But you are focused on each other, which is a positive thing to see. Let's get into your heart space now. So, dear spirit guides, what's going on with the heart space for the masculines? How are they feeling? As soon as I said that, my heart started to hurt. Maybe I'm having a heart attack. In which case, goodbye everybody. I died doing a tarot reading. All right, here we go. We have the Eight of Pentacles, so the heart space towards you guys. Discipline, hard work, commitment. Okay, this is a commitment. This is a hard work. This is hard work paying off, but they keep going. They're continuing it. So they are putting in energy towards the connection. They are still attached to you. They are still committed to you in some way in the heart space. Okay, so there is a commitment, a deep commitment with this Eight of Pentacles, because Eight of Pentacles, you've had to work a lot to get to the Eight. Okay, so there has been a history between you two. It can't just be thrown out like that. We have the Six of Wands, victory, okay, an objective reach. So for many of you, this is those feelings of love and recognition that you might want from your masculine. This is what they're feeling inside of their heart at this time. Also feeling very, having put you on a pedestal a little bit with the Six of Wands. So they do probably feel that you are worth a lot to them, okay? Especially that they do have a strong, high respect for you. And in the heart space, there is a deep feeling of love and commitment there with that Six of Wands. That's a victory card. So, and then we have, interestingly enough, we have the Tower card. Okay, so this is unexpected changes in their heart space. So when a Tower card comes in the heart space, or when the Tower has to do with the heart, it talks about feelings changing. It talks about feelings sort of something striking down, an emotional blockage or something like that, changing the way. So it doesn't make it more negative, right? We're not. I mean, maybe in some people, but we're talking about spiritual beings here, okay? We're talking about spiritual awakening. So when that comes, when you're part of that process, that journey, the Tower card strikes down any blockages. So something is really going to shake up for them inside their heart space when it comes to you. This is certainly a shock, an emotional. Their emotions are changing and fluctuating, and they're in a state of confusion inside their heart space. What this means is they're very committed to you. They love you a lot. There is a victory. There's an achievement they associate you with inside of their heart. So feelings that do mean a lot to them about you. But these feelings are growing and changing every day. There is unexpected results in their daily life that causes them to take a hit emotionally. One day they might be wondering how they've ever lived without you. The next, they might not really be focusing on you, okay? Because their emotions are changing and they're going through a lot in their heart space, okay? So their heart space is changing. This is almost a mini, with the Tower card, it probably is, this is probably a period for masculines right now where their heart, where their emotions are fluctuating on a daily basis because of the stress that they're going through in their life, okay? Like the energy that I did up there, okay? So it's not entirely negative. The Tower card is kind of just a one-time thing, but it is some shockage, some blockages being lifted, and your heart space kind of being juggled, okay? Jumbled up and stuff like that, causing some sort of spill. So, but also, this is a heavy emotions with the Tower card, okay? So clearly, also for many of you, it's just simply that they miss you a lot, and they're going through quite a bit, okay? And certainly they could also, this could also happen to them, where they just suddenly have this realization that, holy shit, there's so much love for this person, and there was blockages that were blocking it off, and it's going to be opened. Okay, so that's also a good way to look at it as well. So what's going on with the feminine's heart space? How do they feeling about their masculine? Okay, we have the Four of Swords. So you guys are healing, possibly from this relationship, maybe a separation, some wounds, some things in the past. But when it comes to your heart space, how you feel about them, okay, there is this healing energy, so you two might heal each other. You might feel that they're healing for you, and vice versa. But you could also just be healing from something. We do have this Ace of Cups, so yeah, definitely this new beginning, this emotional love that you have for them. Your feelings of love could be being re-sparked right now, being reopened. We have that Two of Cups over there, so clearly your energy is in love. You are full with love right now at this time. So this Ace of Cups could be this opening and this beginning in your heart space of a new beginning, a new feeling that you have for your masculines. Okay, and it could just talk about the deep love that you do have for them. That's always there. It's always right beneath the surface with this Ace. There's always this beginning of love, ready and available. We do have the Hermit card though. So inside your heart space there is a separation. So clearly a lot of you guys are separated. There's a couple of synchronicities for that in this reading. But there is a deep wisdom that you two share, the wisdom of this connection, because the Hermit card does go within and introspects to find out the answers. So certainly there is this deep bond that connects the two of you. Even in isolation, you two are connected, and I think that you guys feel that at all times, and that's a beautiful connection, okay? So let's move on to some of the outcomes. So I'm just going to take a look at the maybe like a near future outcome. So we'll do September, I guess. So September, October, whatever. But near future. So what is the outcome? What actions are the masculines going to take, or the feminines going to take towards the masculines? What actions? What is the outcome of this divine couple that I'm reading for? Get 3 cards since we're making it pretty easy. We have the Temperance card. So we do have an element of balance and nurturing. This connection is going to become much more balanced between the 3D and 5D. So this is both of you on your own, individually, finding a sense of balance within yourself in whatever area needs to be balanced, okay? Speaking for myself, I'm much tuned into the 5D. I'm very much there. However, I need to work on my 3D life a little bit, okay? Because I spent the better part of 2 years after meeting a false twin just fucking doing, I don't know, honestly. I traveled a lot. I didn't take good care of my finances, but I did enjoy my experiences, but it's time to buckle down a little bit, right? So my energy a little bit more into the 3D, so balancing out that in my life, okay? So same thing with my with you guys, okay? With divine, whatever your divine counterpart. One of you guys is going to be focused more on getting some 5D help, okay? Others is going to be focused on getting some more 3D help, and you can take that back to the energy that I was doing at the beginning of this reading. Was that the masculines seemed like they were going through some 3D shit, but they did end up getting that kind of happy home, so they kind of figured out at the end. Whereas the feminines, they get in some love energy, balance and stuff, but much more spiritual energy coming in to help you guys get to where you guys need to be in the 5D. All right. Now, it could be vice versa. Masculine, feminine, we all have the same energy inside of us. It's a general rule. This is a general reading. But balance coming into this relationship in whatever ways possible. It could be different ways than I just mentioned. But all you really need to take away from that is that there is a sense of balance, an individual balance coming in here, allowing this connection, the two of you, to become more balanced in your own connection, your own spiritual connection. Okay, we have this Knight of Cups, so this is an offer of love. This is more, it's not too committed, but it is an offer of emotions. It is an offer of essentially saying, I do have feelings for you. Here is this offer. Here is this thing. Is it committed? The Knight of Cups isn't a very committed kind of character, but they do have a lot of love to offer. So if you're looking for emotional offerings, if you're looking for some explanation of feelings, if you're looking for romance, the Knight of Cups will romance you to death. And we do have the Wheel of Fortune, so there is destiny and luck on your side. It's divine timing. Nobody likes to hear that. Unfortunately, if I had all the answers and knew when exactly something would happen, I'd be glad to tell you. But I don't, and I can't. So I won't. And I shouldn't. But the Wheel of Fortune does talk about happiness, a type of divine happiness coming in here. For this Knight of Cups. So a Wheel of Fortune turning these events towards your favor. So this offer of love, these emotional commitments, these types of things, they are going to come in. Wheel of Fortune, you have this 10, so maybe October, but as the Wheel of Fortune turns, any bad luck or this period of stagnation or separation is going to come to an end, and you guys will be able to find out what it is that you want, okay? Which is very good. Okay, so I was going to pull one more, but the Wheel of Fortune is a very good place, I think, to end, just because it does allow for a little bit of things to come full circle. Okay, so they are going to be coming full circle. There are going to be some things that do work out in your favor. If you're worried about how the relationship's going to come back around, don't worry too much. There is this offer. Probably the masculine is going to offer up something for many of you. Others, the masculine could be offered something. There's going to be an offer. So whatever the case is, the masculine's either offering it to you, you're offering it to them, but there's a balance coming in here that allows both of you to be in this energy of receiving and offering and giving, okay? And that's going to be the balance. And then once you're balanced out like that, one person's okay with finally giving, another person's okay with finally receiving, then this divine intervention comes and brings the two of you back together in a way that I can't predict for you, okay? At least not in a general reading. So that is the majority of today's reading. Now I'm just going to do a little messages from your Divine Masculine, so stick around if you want to. If not, feel free to go away and watch videos on Army veterans coming home and surprising their children. You can do that too. All right, guys, so let's take a look. So dear Spirit, let's get some messages for the feminines, from their masculines. So what is it that the masculines want to say towards their feminines this time? So let's see here, guys. Okay, the first card is, I'd like a blowjob. I'm just kidding, that's not what the card said. It says depression, okay? So this talks about them being depressed. Okay, again, you had that 9 of Swords energy up there, you had the 4 of Pentacles. I believe we also had the 10 of Wands, okay? So right now, your masculines, sorry to say, are depressed, okay? They are not feeling too good. They are not they're not in a very good high vibrational state. You could tell that from the energy that they were in. I'm probably a masculine, at least in my connection. I don't feel the greatest myself. So depression is a heavier energy that they might be in. So they're trying to tell you that they are depressed. They're energetically low at this time. So maybe you guys feel sympathy. Maybe you pray or whatever it is you do for them. But the idea here is that they're letting you know something, that they're going through something heavy. Okay, so that's the truth. Taking beyond that, let me take a look and see what else that they have. What other messages do the masculines have for their feminines at this time? Let's take a look. So, we do have partnerships. Okay, we do have the partnerships card, just like you guys had the 2 of Cups. So this does talk about being together. This is like, you can see the shitty drawing that I did. It's supposed to be two people shaking hands. I did it very quickly, but this kind of looks like a snake committing suicide. But the idea is that here they're wanting to tell you guys that there's a partnership between you guys, that you guys are partners. Okay, and that goes beyond being boyfriend or girlfriend. That goes beyond having sex with each other. That goes beyond just meeting up every once in a while, just being friends. Okay, this talks about a real legitimate partnership. So they're trying to let you guys know that while they may be experiencing something, they feel deeply committed to you, as if like a business partnership, as if there was a contract that has been signed and you two are a part of it. There is a real legitimate partnership that you guys share. So do not worry about any of that stuff. So let's get one last message for the feminines. What else does their masculines want to say to them? Okay, and my eyes are closed, guys. So try to. Oh, card came out. So 2 cards came out. That's interesting. So I'm gonna read them both, and we'll see how they. So this is change, okay, and this isn't change in the sense of changing of who they are, though they certainly could be, of course, as well. But this is more about pocket change. And then after that, we had big money, okay, as you can see right there. So letting you guys know, right now, they're definitely focused on their career. They're definitely focused on returning that 5 of Pentacles, turning away that lack feeling into a feeling of abundance, okay? And again, they're struggling right now, but they do end up with that 10 of Cups at the end of the month. So right now, it looks like your masculines are focused in on some 3D elements of their life, but they want you guys to know that, and they're focusing on bringing home something. They're focusing on bringing home abundance, okay? So with that in mind, guys, give them some slack, or don't. I don't know your situations, but that's where they're at, so you'll be up to decide how that happens. Okay, guys, so thanks so much. Again, appreciate every single one of you. All the info for any private readings, things like that, Instagram, it'll be in the description box. But I really do appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys are having a really great Labor Day. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.